Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're reviewing MX vs ATV Legends. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are reviewing this today on Xbox Series S. I'd like to thank THQ Nordic and Rainbow Studios for giving me review code for this so I could bring you this coverage early before the game launches. That's freaking awesome of them. So let's go ahead and talk about this for a minute. What you're seeing right now is the UTV. I bought this one. It's pretty fast. It looks freaking pretty cool, man. Now, this right here is the farm. This is probably my favorite MX farm ever created. This thing is just great. Lots of open space, lots of fun. The reason why I'm starting this in the UTV is because I kind of wanted to, I haven't really shown this on any of the footage in anything that I am doing separate reviews for each console. I did do a big one for all four consoles, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X all in one. If you want to just watch that one, you can do that. These are individual, the ones that I'm doing right now, these are individual reviews for each console. Now, as you can see, this freaking thing is a beast. You can get lots of air in here. We're not gonna stick to this very, very long. Probably just a few minutes. We're just playing around with this. We are gonna go into like the bike mode. Oof! Look at this air, man. Oh my gosh. So you can have these UTVs on basically everything. All of the different tracks. I don't know if you can use them in the. I don't know if I can use. I guess you can. I guess you can use them on the Supercross tracks as well. I'm pretty sure that if you just do like a time trial or something, you could probably take this in there. So yeah, handling on these feels pretty great. I'm glad they did the same thing with the ATVs. ATVs and the UTVs actually feel pretty freaking fun to control, pretty fun to drive. They look really decent. Oh wait, what the heck? Oh no. So I guess if you wreck them, you're pretty much stuck. This gets fun on some of these other really other cool tracks that we're going to take a look at right now. So let's get out of this. Let's go into exhibition. We're going to go into quick play. We're going to go down to my favorite part of these games. Actually, yeah, quick play. We're going to go to trails. I've opened a few of these puppies on here. So what we're going to show you on this one is log jam. We're gonna go back to MX 250 and we're gonna do bots all the way up to there. Let's see, so I've got 4-stroke 250F, 4-stroke 250R. I'll go with this one. We'll go with this one. Now I'm going to let you see the loading times just so you know. Just so you know the loading times on this. If they're really long, I might cut them out going forward. In my experience, these loading times have been a little bit longer than I would like for a next-gen console. Especially on the Xbox consoles. It is kind of slow on both the Series S and Series X. PlayStation 5 is actually pretty quick when it comes to loading, but this is an Xbox Series S review, so we're not going to worry about that. But yeah, this loading time can take a minute sometimes. All right, we are getting into my favorite view for this incredible extravaganza. Now this here is my favorite part of these games. These long, wide open tracks. It's like Rainbow Studios actually listened to me back when ATV, MX versus ATV All Out first came out, and I I sent them Twitter, I sent them tweets and stuff complaining about, man, I want an open world with lots of downhill, lots of verticality and blah blah blah, big open spaces. And they're like, you know what, man, let's just appease that casual gamer YouTuber and oh dang, create that for him. Yeah, I forgot I'm not on a 125, I'm on a 250 now, so I've got way more speed. They're like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and make that casual gamer YouTuber Frog Boy happy. Guy keeps croaking all the time. He turned into a toad on us, man. So we're just gonna go ahead and make sure he's good to go. And yep, they did. They appeased me. They made me super duper happy. Now I'm pretty sure they weren't sitting there being like, oh yeah, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and do it. I know they weren't thinking about me when they created this, or maybe they were. Because yeah, this is exactly what I asked for. This is exactly what I wanted in MX versus ATV All Out. This is literally exactly what I wanted. This type of content. You see, the sense of speed in this game is freaking incredible. It's beautiful looking. I'm playing this on a 1440p monitor right now, and it looks phenomenal. All the trees, vegetation, rock formations, everything. This just looks so freaking cool. I'm going to show you another after this track. We're going to go and we're going to check out another one. It's a canyon one, because these are great. Now this track that we're on right now, you can just go and play this as an open world environment too. It'll get rid of all of this stuff that's in the way, and it'll just be like roads and stuff, so you won't have none of the jumps or any of that kind of stuff. But it is pretty cool to run around, and that's what I wanted too. That's what I asked for. They literally freaking gave me the exact game I wanted from them. This is exactly what I wanted. It's exactly what they were saying. I don't feel like the marketing for this game is off in any way, shape, or form. I feel like this is incredible. This is exactly what I wanted them to build for me. Now, I will be doing a separate one for the Series X as well. I just wanted you to see, like, you're getting a solid 60 frames a second right here on Xbox Series S. Now, there were some things in here that I'm hoping that will get patched for this game, because you'll be like flying around and you'll see just like some stuff kind of melt away and like a rock formation appear, or as you're going to hit a jump, the jump will get bigger and it'll increase. That kind of stuff is a little bit off-putting when it comes to this. There's multiple track angles that you can take on this game too. There is no HDR support still. Sadly, that is something that got left out for this. But I don't necessarily think that matters as much, because it really is pretty pleasant on the eyes, even on an OLED. Xbox just has a way of reproducing colors to make it look good anyway. So I was like, all right, it's not too bad. It looks good. Like, I mean, I've been practically blown away since I started playing this game. Practically blown away. I literally played this from 5 a.m. yesterday all the way till 1:30 at night, just really enjoying this game. Normally I don't play the campaigns in these, but this one here kind of forces you to do that. If you want to unlock any of this kind of stuff, yeah, you're gonna have to play through the campaign to get there, which, you know, can seem a little daunting, but I'm telling you, this here is probably an hour and a half into the campaign where I'm at right now, so it's not too bad. My biggest problem with this game was the fact that I have to get through the Supercross stuff. That's the reason why I docked at points. That was the only thing. I wish the Supercross would have been separate, just because Supercross kind of stresses me out a little bit. Like, I don't really play it that often, so having that as part of the gosh, this game is incredible. The verticality, everything. Sorry about the whole Supercross thing. I'm not gonna nitpick on it too much, because it really hasn't impeded my enjoyment too much of it. But I did dock at some points because I didn't really necessarily want to have to play the Supercross stuff. And there is this one section to get to a certain point where you have to go through like 6 of them in a row. And I was just like, oh boy. So yeah, that right there is the only thing that I, you know, it's not necessarily the Supercross so much. It's more the fact that you have to unlock the stages and everything through progressing through the career. So we'll just leave it at that. It hasn't been that big of a deal, but I would have liked, that's the only thing that I have negative to say. Other than that, everything else is freaking incredible. Like, this game is exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted. Nice sense of speed, handling and controller on the Xbox. My freaking gosh. This controller feels so good playing this, man. It's not even funny. Like, this just it feels great. You got nice rumble. It feels good. You got the rumble in the triggers that feels really good as well. The handling is tight and responsive. Depending on the dirt surface that you're on, like this right here feels a little bit like you're like this dirt right here. I'm sticking to it a little bit more. Like when you're out in the desert on that hard desert on the hard desert sandstone type of track, you can drift better and all kinds of stuff. This one right here is not really that drifty, but this is freaking great. Like, I love these stages right here. I think they're awesome. Now we're going to check something else out real quick. We're going to go to the desert stages. Change event. We're going to go quick play. We're going to go back to some more trails. And we are going to go to Monumental. I like Monumental. This thing is amazing. We're going to stick with our 250. This game's got some pretty decent customization when it comes to like the rider. I mean, not a lot of selections when it comes to outfits, maybe like 10, 15, but it does have like Fox Racing. It's got Alpine Star. It's got what is it? Gold, Phoenix, Fast House. There's a few of them, but there's not like a giant selection. I mean, it's not, there's not so much choice that you're going to be sitting there like, oh my gosh, what do I want to wear? What do I want to wear? You could probably buy all of it pretty fairly quickly into the career if you really wanted to, but when it comes to bikes, you can upgrade the performance, you can upgrade visual parts, you can upgrade the paint. It does feel pretty not like a whole lot of it. It feels pretty condensed for the most part. Now, this is some of the stuff that I wanted to show you on the Series S version. When you are driving, you will start to see like a weird kind of pop-in thing. And I'm thinking the reason why the pop-in thing is because the sense of speed on this Series S version, Series X, and PS5 is definitely a lot higher than it is on the PlayStation 4 version. And in order to keep this game running 60 frames a second, I'm really hoping that this can be patched out, because on certain tracks it is extremely it can be extremely immersion breaking. Like on this one right here, it's not too bad, but on like some of the Nationals tracks and stuff like that, those ones right there, it's like you'll be coming around a corner and like all the berms and everything will just start to grow like right in front of you and like disappear and stuff. Like the jumps will automatically just get higher and everything, and it's like, wow, man. Maybe, I mean, they should be. It's kind of aggressive. The LOD management in this game is kind of aggressive on the Series S. So it's still there on PlayStation 5 and Series X as well, but on the Series S it just seems to be a little more aggressive. But it's really not to a point where it's like it doesn't break the game, so to speak. It looks a little funny, man. It's like, oh boy, I wasn't expecting that. So, I mean, yeah, it's one of those things where, I don't know, it's one of those things that if this is the way it's going to be forever, like, you'll learn to live with it, but I was hoping that would get patched out, or at least tweaked a little bit more to where it's not that bad. But if the choice is 30 frames a second versus 60 frames a second, I would much rather keep my 60 frames a second. I'm not saying that the 30 FPS is bad by any means on the PlayStation 4, but the sense of speed and everything on the Series X and the next gen consoles is exactly what we wanted. Sense of speed on this compared to like something like MXGP 2021, this feels way more incredible. There's a lot of disciplines in this game, a lot of fun to be had for sure. There's something for everybody. These here are my favorite things. We're gonna do one more of these bad boys, but I'm gonna do it in a different camera mode so that you can check that out, because I really think that looks pretty dang cool. It really is fun. Like this game is so great. Maybe I'll redo this one race right here in a different camera mode. What do you think? No, I don't know. Yeah, because I don't want to show you literally everything. I want you to kind of experience some of this all on your own. But the verticality in this is so great. This is exactly what I wanted. It feels literally incredible to play this. And I think we might actually change it from a bike. I think we might do that in the UTV. Maybe we'll just do this again in a UTV. But this is super fun. The handling just feels so good. You could slide better around on this stuff. It really does feel good. It like feels it feels better than other MX games, but I mean it still feels arcadey, but not like super arcadey. I mean, like you still have to manage some stuff. And yeah, we definitely want to do this track with the UTV, so we'll do that. The four-wheelers on this, the ATVs are actually freaking great too. I don't know why everybody always gets caught up on the MX when it comes to these games, though. You know what I mean? Like the ATVs, they actually did a really good job with those too. They feel fun and fast to drive as well. So I mean, I will be doing more content on this game for real. I will be doing more content with the ATVs, with the UTVs, with everything else. I think most people that buy these games just really want to see what the MX is doing, the bikes, and this here is literally incredible. So here you go. There's this stage, man, with ooh, we'll just go ahead and crash that. Oh no, I didn't mean to return to the compound. Now you have to watch that unbelievably long loading again. No, it's not too long. It's not too bad. This is actually pretty freaking great. I'm really happy with the performance and everything of this game so far. Like I gave this game a 9.5 on my main review. I am happy with it. That still stands true even on the Series S version right here. We're gonna go ahead and check out this farm for a second while we're here. Actually, I'll show you that view. Boom. You get all of this in this view, and it's incredible, especially when you're on other stages. Now, I mean, you can kind of see how aggressive the terrain loading is when you're driving it like this, or maybe not like this. Let's get back to my oh wait, let's check out this mode right here. Let's see how aggressive it is like this. Because you should be able to see like the world around you just start changing. Wow, interesting. It's not doing it. Let's try this one. And this one. Huh, interesting. It's not doing it as much as it would be doing it in like this view right here. Just watch a little bit in front of us and you will start to see the ground right there just moved. See, it's starting to change right there. That hill just went completely away. So yeah, you can see it on this. It is kind of hidden a little bit, but yeah, there you go. You see like how that starts moving like right in front of you. Just pay attention to right in front of us. You'll start to see the ground kind of change right in front of you, which can get a little bit like you're just watching it all just kind of change right there. So I don't know if that's something that they can if that's something they could work out, that'd be awesome, and make it a little bit less. But if it comes to oh, look at this jump is new. Ooh boy. Okay, so one more thing I wanted to tell you about this farm over here. That jump right there, 100% new, is what my manager's doing. Is every time the more I complete the game, the career, the more stuff he will build out here in the farm for me. That's why I love this farm. That's like one of the things I'm really loving about it. So like if I get over here, I completed these other things, and he created these ramps right here for me. Boom. Oh no. So now I've got a ramp right there. I've got those ramps over there. He created this other wooden ramp right there for me. It's pretty cool. Let's see something real quick. See if I can do a backflip for you off this ramp. Ooh, dang. I barely pulled it off, but then I crashed, man. That's so freaking cool, man. See, I mean, even driving my favorite view like this right here, I can still pull off my freaking jumps and stuff. So I mean, it's great. Like I love it. You know what I mean? Like I'm perfectly 100% happy with this. The way it feels, it feels good. It feels tight. The controls feel great. I know I was gonna take you. Oh yeah, I was gonna take you and show you that other view on another track. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to exhibition. Let's go to quick play. We're gonna go right here to trails, and then we are gonna go to sand crawler. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. These loading times, though, man, I guess they're not too bad. They're not too bad. But this is great. Oh no, I got a circus act. Land a stunt with a flip. Ooh, dang. I'm getting up there, guys. I'm getting up there. It's pretty fun, man. Being able to do these flips and stuff in first person, man, it's so good. It looks cool, man. Like it's like, oh gosh, the immersion is so much better when you do it like that. I mean, it is cool to play these in third person. Don't get me wrong. Like, it is cool. That's what sold me on them back in the day when I started playing them, was that third person camera. It looked cool. But now, like, playing them in cockpit cam, man, oh my freaking gosh, it's incredible. So we're gonna play it on this view right here, like one of these long open stage world things. Oof. Like, these are so freaking cool like this. Just look at how beautiful that is. So freaking beautiful. Such a fun experience, man. And in an open world thing, like, this is all open. You can do whatever you want in these tracks. Like, that's pretty cool, man. For $39, this game is great. You get your freaking 60 frames a second going on. Camera just feels smooth. It's almost like watching somebody that's on a race. They're flying the helicopter behind them, and like you're controlling them. Like, this is so freaking cool, man. This is so cool. Let's get up here in this canyon. Ooh. Oh, you don't even know, man. It's just this is fun, and it looks beautiful. Like, look at these rock formations and everything. They look incredible. Ooh, take this route. I haven't done this bottom route, so let's try this. If you stay up there on the top, then that's pretty cool. Like, this looks cool. Like, look at this wide canyon. It looks like, look at that draw distance. My gosh. This is exactly what I wanted this game to be. Thank you, Rainbow, for delivering this, man. This is freaking awesome, man. Ooh, look at that freaking hop. Oh, no, look at the rocks. They came out of nowhere, sir. I promise they did. Dang, man, so much air. Oof. It's just so freaking cool. Nice. The dirt kick up behind the bike, that looks freaking incredible. Oof, man, up and over the sand dunes. Like, this looks so freaking incredible. So fun to play. Especially like this, man. I do like this camera view when I'm playing, when I just want to relax and have fun and check out these freaking really cool maps that they built, man. These are so great. Oof. Oh, man. I went off the wrong way. Oof. I better get back on the track. Better get back on the track. Woo. Man, there's some big jumps on here that they just look so cool. Look at that freaking dirt coming up out of the back tire, man. That's so great. It looks so cool. Whoa, whoa. When you hit and it just shoots everywhere. Gosh, dang, that's so cool. Resolution wise, I think this is probably running at 1080p or 1440p. It actually looked pretty sharp on the series, or on the on my 4K TV. I did check this one out on the 4K TV, and it was looking pretty decent. Look at this jump. Oof. Oh, man. I wish I could have made it over that. But my gosh. This just looks so cool, man. Let's see. Boom. Oh, dang. Oh, no. Why are you wrecking? I should have done the 125, man. I wasn't wrecking that bad on the 125. I'd already gotten to the point where I could land all these jumps and stuff on there. So this is kind of new. Going back through here on these. I should have just stayed with what I had, man. So it could be a nice... Oh, look at that dirt. Look at that dirt. Look at that. Oh, man. Gosh, this game's so freaking cool now. This is exactly what I wanted, man. They did it. They pulled it off. They made this casual gamer YouTuber happy, man. I'm freaking pretty happy about it. This is freaking great. This is exactly what I wanted. Oh, no, that bush. That bush is going to take me out. No, no, no. This is so fun. It's not really hard to drive this in this mode like it is. It actually kind of feels a little bit more simpler. So, all right, here's this freaking jump that I love right here coming up. You come up here on first person, boom. You jump right up over there. You can go the long way if you want, but that there is just incredible. Let's try this way. Boom. Yeah, I haven't taken this way either. I usually go right up there along the rock face. But we'll try it this way this time. Just the fact that this thing runs as good on the Series S is awesome. With a nice looking resolution, plenty of detail. Like this game is really detailed too. Like the dirt textures, the rock face. Obviously, you can see that the rocks look great. Shadowing looks good too. It looks good. It holds up nice. I like the way this game looks. I like the way it feels. It's really good. Really, really good, man. I think a lot of people are... I think they nailed it with this, man. I think a lot of people are really going to enjoy this and really going to have some fun with MX versus ATV Legends. I think this is great. Obviously, they could probably do some more patching to make some of this look a little better, but you know, I mean, sometimes you got like the slow loading in textures like that right there. I've noticed, and that's on all the versions. So I mean, a little maybe a couple patches, and I gotta stress that this is all pre-launch code. So hopefully, you know, when it launches, they've got a day one patch that will make a lot of this not even a problem. Maybe it comes out and none of this is a problem. So that's a review for Xbox Series S. If you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I showed you uncut footage of how this game feels, how it plays, what's going on with it. There's no trying to say this is bad or anything, or say, you know what I mean. Like I'm doing this with all 4 versions, so that you can see exactly what's going on, loading times, everything. I want to be as upfront and honest about this review as possible. And I really love this game. I really do. I've showed you what I love the most about it. And that's just what I love the most about it. When you really start getting into this and start going through that career, there are going to be some things in this game that are going to be like, whoa. And I'm trying to not spoil as much of this game as possible during these reviews. But you bet your bottom dollar I'm going to be creating more content after these reviews are done. You're going to start seeing some of the other stuff that I'm talking about. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.